Randy, welcome to our call. We're really excited to have
Thank
you
you.
today. And thank you
Thank you
so
for
much for
having
waking
me.
up at 8 a.m. for us and
Actually, I wake
oh,
up a lot earlier. Yeah. So it's what time? So everyone is different time zones here, or you guys are all the same?
yeah, different time zones, joining from
Okay.
different parts of the
Yeah.
world.
Well,
So our goal today is to just ask a few questions to understand your experience. How did you like the coaching? What were your results? And any kind of insights you can share with guys. So could you please introduce
perfect.
yourself and tell us about your niche? So what do you do? How you help people? And it's more about your business. So
Okay.
commissions, maybe this you can mention like any details you want.
Okay. Yeah. So my name is Randy Quigley. I am a realtor in Illinois, and a little bit about myself. So I've been around real estate for 20 years. Started with you guys. I think it's going on 2.5 months right now. So I'm near the end. I think I've got 20 days left. So I originally started with you guys thinking that I was going to just boost my social media. And I kind of did it the wrong way originally. So I had a lot of followers, but I've quickly figured out that like just doing paid ads on social media brought me the wrong kind of followers. So I was posting the wrong content and things like that. But so with you guys, I my business completely changed. Which we can go over, I guess. You didn't even ask me that. I'm just kind of jumping ahead. But I hired you guys originally. Honestly, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna start coaching real estate clients. I was looking for some kind of, again, I don't want to say I don't need the money because that's not like, obviously, like that's not what I mean. Everyone needs money, right? But it wasn't about the money per se. It was more about trying to get another business started. You know what I mean? So I hired you guys for social media growth and then also to start coaching. And coaching is turning into me starting my own office. And it's kind of crazy how everything happens. Yeah, so I think I'm going completely off of what you asked me, but I just think you guys have helped me see um my business. And I'm going to be 41, so my business right now I've always thought, okay, I'm gonna manage everything myself. And at this point, I'm like, oh my gosh, the sky truly is the limit. I already knew that, but it's like you guys took me to a whole nother level, like completely different level.
Amazing. I
Wow.
love that. This is a great intro. So yeah, you kind of touched a little bit on the next
Which
question.
is
So could you elaborate a little bit on the point A? So originally, you joined, maybe you had like this amount of followers, maybe you were making this amount of money from Instagram. So like any numbers that you're willing to share with us, that would be great.
Yeah. So, okay. So I was doing, my Instagram had actually more followers, but wrong followers because I didn't know what I was doing. I pretty much started it and I was just doing like the paid ads on, I would just click boost, post, boost, post. And I quickly realized that that was giving me like people in different countries that like were completely irrelevant from my page. So my numbers, my views on my account and this is me like trying my views on my account were like this. Now with me just posting the right content and getting rid of, probably got rid of 5,000 followers that were fake. And now they're growing organically, which they probably always should have. But you're quick in growth. I'm like, I just want to do it. I'm gonna pay for ads. I want to do this. So I'm getting there. I'm getting more views, more qualified views that are actually they're actually getting me leads. And the content that I'm posting with you guys now is before I guess my page, I didn't know what I was posting. I was just posting a post. I was posting real estate, then I was posting my lifestyle, then I was posting. And when you go to my page now, you look at it and you're like, okay, she's a realtor. She's a top selling realtor. These are her sales. This is what it is. Right. And before that, it was kind of like, I think she's a realtor. She's a realtor, but she's posting like personal funny reels, which is fine. But that wasn't getting me into the luxury market that I am now in and wanted to be in, if that makes sense.
Amazing. Love that. And then, so point B is right now you're getting more views from actually quality leads who are reaching
Mm-hmm.
out, who are booking the viewings for the houses. So could you please elaborate a little bit on
Yeah,
what
it,
so
it's
point
crazy. The leads I'm actually getting in are listing leads. And it's funny because Now I see like my Instagram is more so my business card. So it's so powerful because I'll be like, oh, just check out my Instagram. It's got all my sales on it and how I market. And people will go there. And before, I mean, I have sold a lot. Like I've sold 180 million in real estate so far. So I've sell, but it was more so I still had to almost like say, this is what I do. This is who I am and talk myself up. And now it's kind of like, oh, here's my page, just go to it. And as soon as I send my link, they're like, okay, good, we're ready to go. And it's crazy now because honestly, a lot of times too, I don't know how it is with different areas, but if a house over here is like in a subdivision and it's been like 2 or 3 years ago, I can pull comps pretty easily. So I usually give them a range, and before I even go out there, they're like, "Okay, let's go pictures." So I would say, "Okay, I'm setting a listing appointment to meet you, go over our marketing, and let's say, for example, I'm meeting you on Wednesday. And then Wednesday, no, Tuesday night will come, I'll confirm and like, okay, you're doing pictures tomorrow, right? I'm like, oh, like, well, actually, you're jumping ahead. It's like, oh no, we're going with you. Like, we already know we're going with you. So it's like that extra level that I was like in between right now. It's just like, it's just like completely boosted my business. The other thing too, like I kind of touched base about it, is that when I first came to you, I was like, I want to be an influencer. I don't know what I wanted. I just wanted like, I love real estate, but I was like, there is more. I know there's more out there, right? So now I just get like, I have actually, there's a picture in the back there. I get people sending me like just products all the time and they're like, okay, do a reel for me, like do this and I'll send you this. I have people who are around here that are like, I have an Airbnb, can you do a video for me? Which is crazy, And so I just threw out these crazy numbers like, okay, that video is gonna be like $2,500 if you want me to tag it. If you want me to tag it on my page, it'll be like 5,000. And people are like, okay, great, let's do it. So it's crazy to me because I'm just kind of like, I'm just gonna throw these numbers out here. And if you take it, great. And if you don't, whatever. And thinking that people won't take it. And people are like, all right, that's all. I'm like, oh, 5,000, that's all. Okay, great. So it's crazy to me. And the other thing too, I'm talking a lot, but I'm giving you guys information. I wanted to do coaching with you, right? So I did a coaching when I was with Veronica. I started my coaching and immediately I have agents directly on like my EXP team. So 4 of them are agents, but I got another 10 like immediately. So I was coaching 14. I'm still coaching 14 people. And I quickly realized that though I love coaching them, it is a ton of work for doing like the Zooms and then also be like, oh my God, I'm training these people. But after this 3 months, like either they continue or they're kind of gone. And it kind of felt like there has to be more to that too. So now I thought, you know what? I'm just going to start my own. I'm going to start my own office, So now when I recruit people, when I train them, I'm actually training them onto my team, and I should have minimum about, I think it was 18. Now my team is probably about 20 agents within the next like 2 months already, directly within my office, which is crazy because I didn't even start promoting it yet because we didn't even open yet. So I don't know. I like credit that to you guys because I always thought, yeah, maybe I want to do that. But like being around your crowd and like people who are inspiring and thinking, okay, look, like you're here, but you can be here, and like telling you that and actually seeing the results, it's like, and here I am, I'm like, oh my God, this is nothing. Like I want to go more. I want to go higher. Like, and I know I can, so it's crazy to me.
Yeah, exactly. This is just the beginning. So welcome to
This is just the
the
beginning.
beginning.
Yeah, right.
I'm really
Absolutely.
excited to see your results. And then could you please summarize? So you mentioned first it's like brand deals, which you didn't expect at all, which is great. Second one is
Mm-hmm.
your own office and getting people first for coaching and then turning them into your own agents. And then what's the system there? So you're gonna get commission from them, or how is it gonna work? So how are you gonna
Yeah.
benefit from
So
this new system?
Yeah, so I'm currently with EXP, and I was getting my managing brokers. I was going to get my managing brokers license, or I actually have it right now. Well, I didn't pay for the fees because I was like, I don't know if I need it, but I took the test and everything and passed. And I spoke with my manager over at EXP, and I was like, look, this is my goal. Like I'm in between whether or not I want to start my own office or I want to start EXP and have a team, but have an office. And I lean towards having an office called Opulent, but it's brokered by EXP. So whenever I bring agents in, and everyone, this is what's even more crazy about this, because every agent that I bring in can technically, yes, I'm gonna have the office and we're gonna have, trainings and everything through my company. The trainings we already have, we are able to offer them to my agents. But everyone I'm teaching can actually grow their team the way I have too. So my goal is to bring all these agents on and we get paid on them on their production, and then they get paid on anyone they bring on in their production too. So I'm like, well, why wouldn't I train them like I am in coaching, but train them everything I'm doing? They'll stay with me because I'm giving them value every single day. And then they're going to love it so much that they're going to train people that they recruit on. And that's kind of what's happening because I'm growing, but I'm also like I have agents. I have 8 agents now that are currently with me, and they're like, okay, let's start working for us. So like it's like this train effect. So I know that like, oh my gosh, once I actually go live on this, and then my agents start to like feel this, like they're all gonna go live, and we get paid on the production. We get paid down pretty much 5 levels, but we get paid on their production, and so I feel like this is mind blowing. Like I don't want to just be here. And I'm like, okay, well, we have agents in this state. Maybe we'll open like an opulent branch with EXP in different states. And because technically EXP is nationwide. So I'm not thinking small anymore. First, I was just thinking, okay, small. I'll do coaching here and there. I'll make another like 100,000, maybe potentially coaching, right? And I quickly like realized that like 100,000 is, again, I don't want to sound it's good money, but it's small compared to the potential that we have, right?
That's amazing. And I'm really impressed by first your results and the change of mindset. So it's just been like a few months with us, and you completely
Yeah.
turned your projections around. Love that. Have a great day. And once again, thank you for your time.
Thank
Thanks,
you guys.
Randy.
All right.